Hi y'all, as they say in the States. Gonna go on a spontaneous road trip today with Agata, so I'm waiting for her. We don't really know where we're gonna go. Somewhere in Finland, and my instantaneous or spontaneous guess is that we're gonna head to a place near Jyväskylä. So for those of you who are well versed in the geography of Finland, it's supposed to be a really beautiful place. So a lot of lakes, hills, nature, and a bit of culture. So that's a bit what we're hoping for. So yeah, follow with us on this trip. So we've been driving now about 1.5 hour, and striking thing about the landscape here, it's like a lot of forest. Like we have been driving through, I don't know if we would even call it like villages. Like there's been like many kilometers without even seeing a house. I mean, it's like we apparently this is some kind of camping slash youth center place, and down here you see the
Beautiful
lake,
lake.
and you have places here where you can go in the sauna. So so you have places here where you can go in the sauna, and here you also have some beach volley play down there. And there was a lot of young people in that cafe where we were at.
Yeah,
And
it seems to be like.
So it seems to be up and running, and it's really cute. Yeah,
wow, it could be cool to rent that kind of house. Come from that side.
It's a beautiful place. These are so cool, like these spider insects. I don't know what to call them. Like, never seen these.
I don't know if you can see that. Do we used to call them like water spiders?
Water moths. I don't know. But yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, so area here looks so beautiful. Nice place, close to the water, with a lot of possibilities to do.
So you met my favorite pet, the squirrel. So friendly here. So that was that chapter in our life. We're ready for the next challenge. Thank you, camping, the place that I never learned, but I for sure will let you know what the name is because it's great. So we're right now cruising in Virdois. It's quite small place. We had a bit hard time finding a restaurant, but at last we found a kebab and a pizzeria place. So I think we're gonna check that out. Looks to be really cozy place. No, there's more restaurants here, but that's one is closed.
Yeah.
And they had really like cozy pub from the outside, so show you later. Cruise classic. So we just parked the car. It's like everywhere that we go, we find these small, beautiful lakes, and it's like they're everywhere. They're everywhere. The lakes are everywhere here, as are the mosquitoes. So we found like this most beautiful church that I've ever seen. It's really old style, a bit like Game of Thrones-ish. Just see this, okay? Definitely one of my favorite churches that I've ever seen, and this location, the church is situated alongside two lakes. That's what it looks like. It's connected via a bridge, and just so cozy here. And you also have old graves here, so yeah, it's a different kind of feeling here. And just look at this. Jag kan ta. So, an interesting thing I noticed about the graves that we found here was that a lot of them have Swedish names, Swedish last name, and right now we're actually in a predominantly Finnish-speaking part of Finland, and Swedish is a minority language. Not that many people speak Swedish in Finland, about 300,000 approximately. So that's kind of an interesting thing to see that so many of these graves that I saw here are actually Swedish, and I happen to see some Swedish royal names, von, stuff like that. So I don't know what went on here, but yeah, that's something for, you know, history lovers to research. So just a small curious thing. Yeah. So we made it to Jyväskylä. Here on the opposite side of the river bank you see the city. We're here. You're here. So we hit the polls here. Seems to be quite lively. What do you think, Agata?
I like it.
Yeah, it's nice to see a lot of people out.
Yeah, that's what we miss mostly.
Yeah.
That night life.
Mm.
It's
So
in the middle of the week, so it's not so
that's
loud.
true.
But actually, it's really nice. Then people are sitting outside drinking
Yeah.
something.
So it seems to be like quite lively, considering it's Wednesday. So we're gonna hit some coffee place now. See how that tastes like. Yeah. So, some relaxing time. Cheers. So we're here on the camping place. We finally found it, and we had a bit difficulties first because the first one that we picked didn't even have any camping place for tents. So that was, and looks promising, and looks like it's free. So now we're just gonna find a spot here and put up our tent, and that's it. Good night. So guys, this is free accommodation. Okay, this is completely free, and it's the first time I ever witnessed somebody putting up a tent. I've never actually put up a tent myself. Supposed to be an expert, she told me. She has done this before. I wanted to help, and then she said, "No, please let me. I've done this before." so I don't know where she gets her experience from, but man, this camping place saved her ass, because otherwise, we would have to pay like 60 or 70 euros for an Airbnb apartment, or over 100 euros for a hotel. 80 euros, so they were quite expensive. And so yeah, this was really a blessing in the sky. So can't really complain about the view either. So it's great. So good night, folks. Looks like the tent is coming together really nice. Great. You're a genius. You're a genius. Good night from our beautiful tent.